so this is, as of today, it's got 10 million views, and so it's obviously a hot button for a lot of us. And I've been looking like on Yahoo and a lot of the comments on YouTube. There's a lot of people that realize it's a tyrannical kind of thing that judge did. That judge might be a nice guy, but what he did was tyrannical. And let me just talk to you guys about that. She said adios. Whether or not he perceived it as disrespectful, it wasn't. If you look back, she's Hispanic, that's the way you did it. She was just being a little flirty, whatever, just being cute, and she said that. And he chuckles, and then calls her back, and then he realizes, I am all powerful in this situation. I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to double her fine. I'm going to make her life hard, and I'm going to double up on her bail to make it harder for her to get out of jail. So she didn't do anything more wrong. Just because that guy didn't like the way she said adios, he has the right. I mean, could he have just thrown her in jail right then? Could he have just thrown out any number he wants? Don't laws matter? Doesn't it? I mean, what's the whole point of having a law? It's like, just go stand before that guy, and he's going to do whatever he wants to you. And if you don't like it, tough. And all the people on Yahoo and YouTube are just going to cheer. Yay! Whip her! Put her in the stock and chains. Let's throw rotten fruit at her. Let's dunk her in the water like medieval times. That's how so many of the comments seem. People are calling her the B word and the C word and being so hateful to an 18-year-old sweet little girl who had some Xanax. She had I don't know how much Xanax, but #1 most prescribed drug in America as of a couple years ago. Maybe it still is. You know, so many people do Xanax, it's not funny. But she has some, and we're all wanting, it's like, we want our pound of flesh from this girl. And it's all cool that a judge can just stick it to her. You know, I know we need courts, I know we need judges, and we need laws enforced to be safe. But this is a case of justice gone awry. But more importantly, just think of all the judges all around the United States of America, and all the people going before them all day long, and all the judges that can do whatever they want. If this guy can do whatever he wants, and everybody's actually okay with it, half the people, then that's really sad. I mean, that's like olden days where people were put in the stock and barrel with, you know, the wood thing over their head, and then people throw fruit at them. It's like, haha, I just want to see somebody suffer. As long as it's not me, make them suffer. So what if it was you? Isn't that what the golden rule is all about? Isn't that why we set rules in place to protect ourselves? It's like, if you don't protect your fellow man, fellow woman, how can you be protected? What if somebody just arrests you on trumped up charges? What if somebody throws some Xanax in your car and says, oh look, they got some Xanax? And then what if you go before the judge? What if somebody doesn't like you and they put something in your desk at work just because they want to get you fired? I mean, do you want to have to face the gauntlet like this little girl did? Do you want to have to, you know, what if she'd said, yes sir, no sir? He's like, that's your honor. You don't call me sir, you call me your honor. That's 30 days in jail. Or that, you know, he could take that wherever he wanted. If a judge wanted to take that in a different direction, it's not like there's cameras in every court. There's no defense. Oh, and guess what? No matter what she said, she was going to jail for 30 days until 10 million YouTube people watched it. And there's so much heat and probably enough people calling that guy's boss and calling and emailing him that probably they said, we better back off. You know, let's be nice here. Let's make it a happy ending. So what's the happy ending? The happy ending is, all right, Mrs. Soto, come back in front of the whole world. 10 million people are waiting to see what you have to say now. Kiss my boot. Apologize to me. I mean, she said adios, and what does he do? He gives her 30 days in jail, and then he goes, adios. I mean, is respect, it's not a two-way street. We're not equal humans. She's not an equal person. She's not equally deserving of respect. I mean, you have to suffer the penalty of your crimes, but as far as respect goes, shouldn't he have also had to go spend the same amount of time in jail if he throws a disrespectful word back at her? She wasn't being disrespectful is something to note. She wasn't being disrespectful when she said adios. He just misinterpreted it, or he's having a bad day, or he wanted to wipe that dumb smile off her face, that giggly little girl. I don't like giggly little girls in my courtroom. I'm just going to get her. I just want her to stop. 30, here's double your fine, go to jail. Protect yourself, protect your kids, protect me, I'll protect you. Protect your fellow citizens by not standing for that stuff. I'm not saying let her go. I'm just saying don't make her hate the system. If you brought her in and said, look, you can't do that. We're going to fine you. We're going to, you got to do some time, whatever. Some community service, you got to clean up. You can't do that. She might have changed and not hated the system. How many people hate the system right now because of that video? How many people think, what the heck is going on here? That went away and it wasn't going to get changed until 10 million views on YouTube, and probably 4 or 5 million of us don't like it. Made us stink. We can't accept this. You got to stand up for civil treatment of people, even if they're bound up, even if they're wearing a jumpsuit. There's tons of good cops out there. There's 99% good cops, 99% good judges, but certain things should not, with absolute power, corrupts absolutely. So don't give them absolute power. Say, just read the rules. If you have Xanax, here's your penalty. If it's your first time, $5,000, come back, do some community service, off you go. Or get some treatment. If you run a stop sign, you pay $78. You don't go to the judge and he can throw anything he wants at you. So, let's just keep it fair, keep it legit. Don't give people in authority the arbitrary right to do crazy things to you, and don't be hateful to her. My gosh, people, it could be you. It could be you. So protect your fellow man and woman so they can.